Either you are working on any data or creating a new format, you must be using Excel formulas. Either formulas are basic or advanced, we always use formulas in Excel. These formulas are easy to remember and can be used in our daily work. Hi, my name is Vijay and you are watching OfficeChamp. Let's start the video without any delays. Our very first formula or function is sum. Over here I have got quantity and rate. So my formula over here will be plus or equal to quantity into rate. Enter. I will drag it down. Now I will do sum over here and my function or formula will be plus or equal to sum bracket open. I'll click on top, will press shift control down arrow key. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We'll align this in center. Let's see our second function or formula. Sum if. Over here I have got my products, their quantity, rate and their total. And at the bottom I have got grand total. On the right hand side I want grand total of any specific item. And my specific item is power bank. I will apply sum if over here. Plus or equal to sum if bracket open range. I'll select my data from products till total, comma, criteria. Criteria is my product name, comma, sum range. I'll select total from top to bottom. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. So I got total of power bank as 28,600. If I change the product's name, we'll do it laptop. I got total of laptop. And if I'll select mouse, I got total of mouse. If I'll do it manually, plus or equal to first total of mouse plus second total of mouse, enter, I got the same result. I'll delete this. Let's see our next function or formula. Product. Let's see what product does. Plus or equal to product bracket open number 1. Number 1 is quantity, comma, number 2. Number 2 is rate. I will close the bracket and will hit enter. And I got total of laptop. I will drag it down. Grand total. For grand total we will use sum. Plus or equal to sum bracket open. We'll click on first figure. We'll press shift control down arrow key. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. Let's see our next function or formula. Max. Over here I have got my products, quantity, rate and their total. And I want to know which quantity is maximum, which rate is maximum and which total is maximum. So my formula will be plus or equal to max bracket open. I'll select quantity from top to bottom. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. And the maximum quantity in this list is 86. Rate. Formula will be same, plus or equal to max bracket open. I'll select rates from top to bottom. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. And 5000 is maximum in this list. If I'll do this 7000, enter, we can see 7000 over here. Total plus or equal to max bracket open. We'll select my total from top to bottom. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. And this is the maximum figure in this list. Let's see our next function or formula. Min. It means minimum. In our last example we had seen maximum. Now we will see minimum. Formula will be plus or equal to min means minimum bracket open. We'll select quantity from top to bottom. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. And minimum quantity in this list is 15. For rate and total, formula will be same. Let's see our next example. Len. Len counts the number of digits. Let's see how. Plus or equal to len bracket open. I'll click on first bill number. Enter. And I got number digit as 7. In case I want to count the number digit of products, formula will be same. I'll delete this. Plus or equal to len bracket open. I'll click on product's name. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. And I got number digit as 6. We'll drag it down. Let's see our next example. Count. Over here I have got my data where I have got employee ID, employee's name, their salary received. Few employees received their salary and few employees haven't received the salary. And over here I want to see how many employees got their salary and how many employees haven't got the salary. Formula will be plus or equal to count, bracket open. I'll click on top and will select till bottom. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. So 7 employees received their salary. Number of employees not received salary. Formula will be plus or equal to count blank, bracket open. We'll click on top and we'll select till bottom. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. So 3 employees haven't got their salary. Let's see our next example. Count A. Over here I want to count the numbers and over here I want to count all names. So my formula will be plus or equal to count A, bracket open. I'll click on first number and we'll select till bottom. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. So count of all numbers is 10. Now I want to count all names. Plus or equal to count A, bracket open. I'll click on top and we'll select till bottom. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. And I got 8 names. We can count the numbers through count also. Let's see how. Plus or equal to count, bracket open. I'll select all the numbers from top to bottom. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. And I got 10 as my result. Can we count text through count? Let's see. Plus or equal to count, bracket open. We'll click on first name and we'll select till bottom. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We'll align this in center. So our result is 0. So to count the numbers we can use count, but to count the text we can't use count. We will have to use count A, what we had done on top. Let's see our next example. Count if. Over here I have got my employees attendance and I want to check how many employees are present and how many employees are absent. So over here I'll use count if. My formula will be plus or equal to count if, bracket open. I'll click on very first day and will select till end, comma, double inverted comma. I want to count present and I have used P for present. So I'll type P over here, double inverted comma, close, bracket close, and I'll hit enter. I got my result as 7. I'll drag it down. Total absent, plus or equal to count if, bracket open. I'll click on first day and will select till end, means till last day, comma, double inverted comma, A, double inverted comma, close, bracket close, and I'll hit enter. I got 0. We'll drag it down. Let's see our next example. Average. I have got my monthly sales over here as per products and I want to see the average over here, means average of whole year. My formula will be plus or equal to average, bracket open. I'll click on first month. We'll press shift control down arrow key. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. And I got my average. We'll drag this till end. In case you want to remove decimal places, you can. Just select your figures, go to home, come in the center, and over here you will get the option to increase or decrease your decimal places. So we have to decrease the decimal places. I'll click over here and will decrease the decimal places. Let's see our next example. Over here we will see 4 formulas. I have got my employees' names over here, but names are not in proper format. Somewhere it's capital, somewhere it's small. Somewhere I have got extra spaces. So first of all, we will manage the names. And to manage the names, I'll use trim, plus or equal to trim, bracket open. I'll click on very first name. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. Now I'll drag it down. So all my extra spaces got removed. Let's come over here. Now I'll use proper, plus or equal to proper, bracket open. I'll click on very first name. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. And I got proper name. We'll drag it down. Over here I want all my names in uppercase. So my formula will be plus or equal to upper, bracket open. I'll click on first name. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. I got my very first name in uppercase. We'll drag it down. Over here, I want all the names in lowercase. So my formula or function will be plus or equal to lower bracket open. We'll click on the name. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. And we can see our very first name in lowercase. We'll drag it down. Let's see our next example. Concatenate. Through concatenate, we can combine two text. I'll click over here. Plus or equal to concatenate bracket open text 1. This is my text 1, comma text 2. This is my text 2. I'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. Both the names got combined, but we can't see any space between two names or two text. So what we will have to do? Let me delete this. Plus or equal to concatenate bracket open text 1. This is my text 1, comma double inverted comma space double inverted comma close, comma. Now I'll select my text 2. I'll click over here. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. Now we can see space between two text. We'll drag it down. It can be done through other ways also, like flash fill. I'll go to first name. We'll copy this, Control C or Command C, and we'll paste over here, Control V or Command V, enter. Now I'll go to last name. We'll copy this, Control C or Command C. We'll click over here. We'll go to formula bar. We'll give space and we'll paste the text what we have copied right now, Control V or Command V, and we'll hit enter. Now I'll press Control E and we got the desired result. Let's see our next example. Over here I have got my products and their sales, and I want to know three largest numbers or three biggest numbers over here. My formula will be plus or equal to large bracket open array. This is my array, comma K. K means position. So I want first largest number. I'll put 1 over here. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. I got my first biggest number. Over here I want second biggest number and third biggest number. My formula will be same, plus or equal to large bracket open array. We'll select my data from top to bottom, comma K. This time I'll put 2 because I want second largest number. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We'll align this in center. We'll change the font color. For third largest number, you will have to put 3 instead of 2. I'll delete 2 and we'll do it 3. Enter. And this is my third largest number. Let's see our next example. Small. From this data, I want my 3 smallest numbers. My formula will be plus or equal to small bracket open array. This is my array, comma K. I'll put 1 over here. Bracket close, enter. And this is my first smallest number. Formula for second and third will be the same, plus or equal to small bracket open. We'll select my array from top to bottom, comma 2, bracket close, enter. We'll align this in center. Let's see our next example. Roman. I have got my numbers over here and I want all the numbers in Roman. So my formula will be plus or equal to Roman bracket open number. This is my number. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We'll drag it down. Let's see our next example. If I have got my sales data over here and the employees who have done sales above 50,000 will get mobile as a reward, and the employees who have done sales below 50,000 will get nothing. Means there's no reward for those employees. So my formula will be plus or equal to if bracket open logical test. I'll select sales from top to bottom above 50,000. So I'll put greater than or equal to 50,000, comma reward is mobile. So I'll put double inverted comma mobile, double inverted comma close. Whenever we use any text inside our formula, it should be inside double inverted commas, comma. If sales is below 50,000, in that case, they will be getting nothing. So I'll put double inverted comma, dash, double inverted comma close, bracket close, and I'll hit enter. So the employees whose sales are 50 or above 50,000 got the reward. Let's see our next example. Left. Over here we have got name of our weekdays, and on the extreme right hand side I just want left 3 characters. So my formula will be plus or equal to left, bracket open, we'll click on text, comma, number characters. So how many characters I want? I want 3 characters. I'll put 3 over here. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. I got MON. What will happen if I'll put 4 over here instead of 3? Enter. I got last 4 characters. We'll undo this. We'll drag it down. Let's see our next example. Right. Over here I want right 3 characters. My formula will be plus or equal to right, bracket open, text. We'll click on my text, comma, number characters. I want 3 characters from right. So I'll put 3 over here. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. I got last 3 characters. Means I got 3 characters from right. We'll drag it down. Let's see our next example. Over here we will see 4 formulas. Now, today, yesterday and tomorrow. Let's see what now does. Plus or equal to now, bracket open, bracket close, enter. We got today's date as well as current time. Today, plus or equal to today, bracket open, bracket close, enter. We got today's date. In case you want to change the format, just press Ctrl 1, go to date, select the desired date format and click on OK. And our date format got changed. Yesterday, plus or equal to today, bracket open, bracket close, minus 1, enter. We got yesterday's date. For tomorrow, it will be plus or equal to today, bracket open, bracket close, plus 1, enter. And we got tomorrow's date. On daily basis, these figures will keep on changing. Let's see our next example. Dated if. Over here I have got date of birth, and just below that I want to know how many years from today's date, how many months from today's date and how many days from today's date. So my formula will be plus or equal to dated if, bracket open, we'll click on our date of birth, comma, today for today's date. Today, bracket open, bracket close, comma, double inverted comma, Y for year, double inverted comma close, bracket close, and we will hit enter. And we got 29 as year. Month. Our formula will be same. So we will copy this from formula bar, Ctrl C or Command C. We'll come over here, we'll go to formula bar and we'll paste it. Ctrl V or Command V. Enter. We will click on our formula. We'll remove Y and we'll do it M. Enter. And we got months. In case of day, you'll have to put day over here. Let's see our next example. Create drop-down list. We will see 2 ways. Over here I have got my products, and over here I want to create my drop-down list. So I'll select from top to bottom. We'll go to Data tab. We'll come in the center. In center we get the option of data validation. We'll click on data validation. Over here we can see any value. We'll click on drop down and we'll select list. Source. This is my source. So I'll select my list from top to bottom. In case you have got your list in any other sheet, you can select from there also. Now I'll click on OK and my drop down list got created. Let's see the other way. We'll select from top to bottom. We'll go to data. Data validation. We'll select list from here. Source. Over here we can type till 250 characters. As I'll type laptop. After inserting one value or text, just put comma. Now insert your second text or value. I'll put mouse, comma, keyboard. And in the same way, I'll continue my list. Once my list is done, I'll click on OK and my drop-down got created. So these are the basic formulas or functions of Excel which are always required. I'll provide link of this file in description box. In case you want to download, you can. I'm sure you must have loved the video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you soon with a new topic. Till then, bye-bye.